Welcome to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. For you subscribers, great to see you. Newbies, welcome. This is a collective reading for mid-September 2022. All the links that you need are down below, whether it's to my oracle cards, you want a reading or want some spiritual coaching, you want to work with me, you want some gemstone jewelry that's designed using frequency, it's all down below. So please feel free to hit like, share, subscribe. When you do so, it helps, especially when you like the video, it helps get it out with the algorithm so more people can hear the message they're meant to hear. So let's get started. Bottom of the deck, we have awakening. So you're in the process of awakening, of aha moments, enlightenment. This came out, this card, at the beginning of the month. So it's a continual process. And below that, we have sacred journey. You are on a journey. Trust in this journey. That's part of the title, right? Trust in your path. We have the snake, which talks about healing, right? And we have, again, the red and the blue from the beginning of the month, the alchemy. You're alchemizing, you're changing, you're transforming. So that's a beautiful thing. Be still. You're being encouraged to still find moments every day to be still, to be quiet, to meditate, pray, to help you connect. We have, because it creates a 5, which is change. We then have integrity. Coming from integrity with yourself, honoring yourself and honoring the path that you're on, the experiences you have. And we also have unconditional love. Unconditional love for yourself, for any and all things, even those things that are challenging, right? Having compassion for it or for them, because it's part of your journey, it's part of their journey. And when you can love those things, find gratitude in the experience, it raises the frequency of the collective of humanity. We have, how can I deepen my trust right now? Trusting yourself, right? Particularly if you've made mistakes in the past, which is partly a little bit came out maybe in this reading with this. The back of it says, trust and surrender. Let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety. When we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. And the action is to let go and trust. Today, find your center in chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. That doesn't mean you don't use discernment, right? When it comes to trusting those niggles and nudges, but trusting that what's happening for you is unfolding the way it's meant to be. We also have, do I surround myself with people who lift me up? And relationships come out in this reading, so that's an important thing. Who are you surrounding yourself with, right? The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? They can be family or friends, but it can be also people you just connect with that are not family. Make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself and clarify if there is anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? And that's the recommendation. Okay. Caretaker. Some of you are caretakers, but you also have to remember to take care of yourself first, or you can't take care of anyone else. It says, we are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you receive care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process, which is what I was just saying. So if you're in a situation where you provide support and care for another person, regardless of their age, make sure you're not overgiving of yourself that you become so depleted. That's really important. Believe. The force that works through you, or the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. Believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you're unstoppable. Breathe. Bottom of the deck. Take a pause. Some of you may find breath work helpful. You can Google that. There's a lot of guided breath works on YouTube. The breath is a vital bridge between your body and soul. It is the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana. That's like life force, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe, right? So don't forget to breathe. From the divine doors, this is our door, says the sacred lotus, compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. Having compassion for yourself, for others, that is the unflowering or the opening. Bottom of the deck, forgive and forget. A ritual cleansing of pain and lies, arise and awaken to see a new sunrise. And this was part of the message at the beginning of the month, is to release the past, to let it go. Those experiences and people that they've given you your lesson. Thank you for the lesson, but you're not meant to be shackled to their perceptions, their way of looking at you, right? And what they want for you is a lovely thought, but what do you really want for yourself? You're the only one in charge of that. No one else does it for you. Yeah, learning to trust. That's the theme. You are emerging. You are unfolding, just like the lotus. Excuse me. Bottom of the deck, we have romance. So for some of you, this learning to look at, evaluate your relationships, loving relationships, whether it's with, it can be family, but I'm more getting like whether it's a partner or a potential love interest. If you are in a positive mindset, it's going to bring you those people that help you grow in relationships. So that's part of learning to trust yourself, trusting the experience, but yet using discernment to figure out what works for you, what does not. Taking action. What actions are you going to take to change your environment, to change your people around you, to raise your vibration, to be in oneness, to be in alignment? You have the power to do this. You are a powerful being. Remember that. And that energy that you emit, that light, that frequency, it sends it out to the rest of humanity, rest of the planet. So how are you going to use your power? Bottom of the deck, we have pleasure. What are you doing to, provide yourself pleasure, enjoyment, joy, fulfillment? Make sure you take time for yourself. Yeah, acceptance. Accepting what is, what's happened, release it, and accepting what's unfolding for you. What is the lesson and what's unfolding for you? And sometimes you're the person providing the lesson for someone else. We also have a new romantic cycle begins for some of you. So there may be someone coming into your path that is meant to, teach you lessons, helping you to learn to trust, helping you to learn love yourself more, right? Bottom of the deck, you and your loved ones are safe. So know that you're being protected and watched over. Yeah, your hard work is paying off. Keep at it. And then we had the breathe, but we also have relationships again. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So regardless of the type of relationship it is, it's providing you a lesson. It may also be providing you an experience to see, okay, have they learned their lessons and are able to maneuver from a different perspective, right? So whether that's with a loved one, whether that's with friends, family, someone new, your authentic vibration, you are being asked to come into alignment with yourself, your true vibration, who you truly are at a soul level. Yeah, bottom of the deck, soulmate relationships. Now, soulmates aren't just romantic. They can be partner, whatever. But it can also be those people that you really connect with, or they are on this journey with you. You connect with them in a really unique way, right? So trusting in that, And also looking at it, maybe the soulmate isn't meant for you, but they're providing you a lesson. So again, looking at things with discernment. Yeah, how are your relationships going to help you ascend, elevate, level up, becoming your more authentic self? Yeah, and it starts with self-love. If you love yourself, you will know if something is in alignment or not. I call them red flags. If you're getting red flags, what is it? Well, how do you need to look at it? And maybe it goes back to what we were talking about. Maybe there are people that no longer serve their purpose for you. You need to let them go. Love and light, but you don't need to have them in your day-to-day inner circle, you might say. Yeah, what is it are you desiring? This is trilateral. Father, Son, Holy Ghost, you, your higher self, and the divine. It could be you, yourself, and another. But what do you desire to create, to have for yourself in all aspects of your life, whether it's relationships, whether it's with your relationship with yourself, right? Experiences. You're being asked to examine that. Sacrifice. Neptune, what are you willing to let go of? Or who are you willing to let go of, right? That doesn't serve you. Yeah, bottom of the deck, the sun, new beginnings. It also says spirit, connecting with spirit. So make sure you're taking time to do that. Yeah, and we have seventh house partners, partnerships. This can be personal, but it can also be business, work. What does that look like? All right. Messenger. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So there may be a message or messenger coming in that's going to help you find more balance. It could be a soulmate that helps you figure out how to balance yourself, right? Bottom of the deck, surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love. Make love to life, loving your life. When you love your life and love yourself, it brings in those loving experiences and people that are meant to be there. Yeah. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So for some of you, it may be a challenge to cut things or people out, but they're saying you'll get through it, right? We're going into kind of like a portal, gateway, a new beginning. Beautiful. All right. We also have mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Those are the red flags. The trigger could be something you need to examine, usually for yourself. You may also be a mirror for someone else, particularly in relationships. People are messy, as my friend Allie would say. Hello, Allie. Um, but they also, because they create such strong emotions, strong triggers, they provide you with the potential for the greatest personal growth. So what's triggering you? And like I said, do you keep it or do you cut it out? Or people, whatever that is. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. When you surround yourself with experiences, people, including your mindset of positivity, that vibration is higher and it sends it out to the rest of humanity and the planet. And heaven on earth, the new earth, is being created by us based on how we navigate our path, our journey on the path. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. These challenges are looking to see how are you going to handle it, to go to this new beginning, to go through this passage. That's what initiation is. You are getting ready to ascend if you aren't already doing so. And it's how you handle it. The warrior woman, warrior energy. Have you answered your deepest calling? That calling could be just the change you need to make, right? What you need to do. Yeah, trust the niggle. This is one of my favorite cards. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Some people call it listening to your gut. Those niggles and nudges, red flags, whatever they are, whether they are warnings, which are red flags, or niggles and nudges like, ooh, that's interesting, that inspire you, right? You're being asked to tune into that. That's a really big deal. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Be fearless. Hunt As my friend says, Sterling Hawkins, hunt discomfort. When you hunt the discomfort versus avoiding it, which is what some of this is about, you have the opportunity to examine it, to change it for all kinds of growth. Bottom of the deck, in any moment I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. So you're still being asked, there's a little confirmation, to come from a place of love. Even when it's difficult, know that you're loving yourself, you're doing the best that you can in any given moment, right? To close out this reading, I'm going to go to my Milagros deck. It's one of 3 oracle decks I've designed. Links are below if you're interested. They don't require any special instructions. You can pull a card a day. You can let the cards fly out and see what you get. But I want to wrap this up with this particular deck for mid-September and see what guidance we have for this reading. Woo! We have a card on the floor. Hang on. Okay. Bottom of the deck, yeah, lungs, breathe, breath work. We talked about taking a deep breath. When you hold your breath because you're anxious, you're uncomfortable, it's really hard to clear that energy. So that whole thing of taking a deep breath actually is a real thing. Breath work helps too. Heart with flame, sacred heart, love, compassion, and the ease of suffering. Compassion for yourself, for all things, right? Easing your suffering, releasing the shackles, releasing the things that have held you back. We have eyes watched over by spirit in the angelic realm. You're being guided. If you need help, ask them. They can only act if you ask. Yeah, be mindful of your words. And those include your thoughts, right? Your thoughts start, and then you have your words and your actions. Be mindful of your thoughts, how you talk to yourself, what you say to others. Sometimes it's better just to not say anything at all, right? Virgin Mother, blessing of the Divine Mother. She's here again. She showed up in colors in our last reading, but she's asking you to come from a place of love and compassion for yourself and all things, all situations. So take what resonates, see the rest, leave the rest behind. Feel free to hit like so that more people can see this video, be appreciated. Would love to do a reading for you or spiritual coaching if you need it. The links to my website's down below. They're usually an hour. They're very comprehensive and they're channeled. I'm a channel, so things come out in your reading that are being divinely transmitted, you might say. My frequency jewelry, I make bracelets, necklaces. There are some on my website, but if you want something designed specifically for you, everything I do is one of a kind, but it will be specifically engineered for what you need. So feel free to reach out and I'd be happy to do that. Take care. We'll see you next time.